Hi guys, Miss Acton here again teaching you about adverbs for our writing today. So hoping that the more that you guys are seeing adverbs and how they answer how the verb is happening, when the verb is happening, and why the verb is happening, you're getting to see some patterns and also seeing ways that you can add it to your writing. So for today, it's definitely going to be the same stuff that we've been doing, but we're going to add some more things at the end that are going to be a little bit harder, working it into being able to use adverbs in your writing, because that's the reason why we're learning these parts, so you can put them in your writing. So what you're going to be doing, your learning objectives, students will create a sentence with adverbs to add more detail. You're going to be creating a sentence about pizza and how you eat it, eat being your verb, so you need to create some adverbs to tell you more about the eating, because everybody eats pizza in a whole different way. I want you to tell me how you do it using adverbs. Alright, so things to remember. An adverb is a word that modifies a verb. That's just a fancy word for saying it describes the verb more. Instead of just saying you ran, we're going to talk about how you ran, when you ran, where you ran. Just adds more detail. Easy way to find an adverb is to look for the ly at the ending, and the easy way for you to use adverbs is to add an ly at the ending. That's an easy way to make how you ran, how you played, how you jumped. So think about paint neatly or read quickly. How did you paint? You painted neatly. So that answers the how question about how you painted. A lot of times there are adjectives, ways that we describe nouns like slow, soft, smooth, excited, proud. You should add that ly at the end and it turns it into an adverb. Then we also have some list of adverb examples. Again, there's a lot of them that end in those ly, but a lot of them also answer the where and the when question. Then this is a list of some that you could use to help with your writing today. Miss Acton will be sure to put this on the page where you're actually creating your own sentence with adverbs about pizza, how you eat your pizza. I'll put this on there, that way you guys have something that you can use. All right, so now we're going to go to a Jamboard. Miss Acton's going to show you some things that you're going to be doing in your Nearpod today to kind of help you. So the first thing that you're going to be doing is matching, and you're going to draw a line to the adverb that it goes with, the way it describes the verb. I'm going to grab my pen tool. So the first thing I want to look at is the word anywhere. So is it describing how a verb would be, when the verb would be, or where the verb would be? Anywhere. And it kind of gives you a hint at the very end how it has the word where at the very end. So anywhere would be describing where that verb is taking place. Next is gladly. Has that ly at the end, so it usually is going to tell you right away the question it's answering. And it's answering how. So ly always is how. How did you run? Gladly. How did you sing? Gladly. How did you play? Gladly. Anything that ends in ly is going to be how you did that verb. And then the last one is tomorrow. Tomorrow is definitely a when something happens. Tomorrow, yesterday, today, those are all questions like when it comes with the verb. So anywhere, gladly, and tomorrow are three examples of adverbs, but they each answer a different question. How you do it, when you do it, and where you did it. All right, so next we have a sentence, and this is actually one you saw yesterday, but a lot of kids struggled with it, so I wanted to give it an example so you could see how you did. Tim painted. That's a sentence. Not a very good one. He painted what? When did he paint it? Where did he paint it? How did he paint it? Those are all things that we can answer with these adverbs. So let's think about when Tim painted. Let's say today. So today he painted. How did he paint? And remember that's those word windows, so maybe slowly, thinking because he probably takes his time to make sure his paintings look really good. He doesn't rush them, so slowly he painted today. And where did he paint? Most people paint inside. So we don't have to worry about, their painting getting wet or anything like that. I would say where would be inside. And then we take that and write our sentence. You're going to write your new sentence here. You're actually going to have a page like this that you're going to draw on in your Nearpod. So you would say, today Tim slowly painted inside. So you took a sentence like Tim painted 2 words and turned it into a sentence that has 5 words in it and has way more detail. Now we know where he's painting, we know how he's painting, and you could even add more detail to tell us what he painted, but that's not an adverb though, that's just extra detail and another noun in your sentence. But with the adverbs, it still adds a lot of detail to it. So that's how it's important for us to see when, how, and where these verbs are happening. It helps us describe those verbs and it gives your reader, whoever you're writing for, more detail. All right, so here's another one. So we've just got Remy sang. How did she sing? When did she sing? Where did she sing? These are all the things we can answer. So when did she sing? We could say now. She's singing right now. How did she sing? Let's say softly. Maybe she is kind of not sure about her singing just yet. She doesn't want to sing too loud because she doesn't think she's good yet. And where did she sing? Let's say I'm gonna say inside. I'm thinking the shower. Maybe she was singing while she was taking a shower. A lot of people do that. So now we can take our boring sentence of Remy sang and change it into a sentence that has more detail. So we can say Remy is no Remy sang softly inside, and then I could say now. Remy sang softly inside now, but I like saying right now. Right now. I like that better. So change our boring sentence into something that has more detail in it. All right, so the next one that you're going to do, and this one's probably the hardest, but I want to do this because I want to see how you can challenge yourself to see what you really know about adverbs today. So I want you to see if you can find all the adverbs in this sentence. It's a long one, and there are many adverbs. But the first thing that you're going to do to help you is find the verbs, so the things that are action words that are showing something's doing. So it says, my friends and I quickly find. I want to stop at the word find. Find is a verb. It's something you can do. I can go outside and I can find things. You can go find things. It's an action word. It's something that we can do. And it says rocks that smoothly skip, skip. You can skip. A rock can skip. Anybody can skip. You can throw things and make them skip across the ground or across the water, whatever. But skip is also a verb. So now that we found our 2 verbs, now we can easily find all of the adverbs that give them more detail. So the first thing it says is my friends and I quickly find. How did you find it? Quickly. So there's one right there. They quickly find rocks that smoothly skip. How did they skip? Smoothly over the water. Oh, where did they skip? Over. Over the water. Did it say how they skipped, where they skipped? How about when they skipped? I don't really see anything telling us when it happened, but that's definitely another detail that if you were in charge of this sentence that you could add to that sentence. The one that you're going to be seeing in your classwork today is a little bit trickier. I want you to challenge yourself and see if you can really find all of those adverbs in there. This one had 3. I think the one you're doing in the classwork has 4, I think. All right, then the last one is kind of going along with your pizza that I was telling you about. So I want you to type a sentence about how you eat ice cream. Make sure to use an adverb in your sentence. So let's first talk about how we eat ice cream. Ice cream is something that you don't want to eat fast. You want to eat slowly. Really good though, so some people might eat it fast. So it just depends on what kind of person that you are. I feel like whenever I eat ice cream, I'm always the last person to get finished. Like I don't want it to be over. I want it to last really long, so I feel like I eat it for a really long time and I move really slowly. So I feel like slowly is definitely going to be the adverb that I choose for my sentence. So let's build around there. So I'm going to eat slowly. What am I eating slowly? I'm going to eat ice cream slowly. Do you see how I'm building my sentence around that word slowly? That's what I started with. All right, so eat ice cream slowly. I need to have a noun in there. I eat ice cream slowly. Then I could add some more detail to it, or I could just stop right there. I eat ice cream slowly. Did I type a sentence about how I eat ice cream? I sure did. Do I have an adverb in my sentence? Yes, the word slowly. Could I add more to it? Absolutely. So I could say, Today, talking about the when I eat my ice cream. What about the where? Today I eat ice cream slowly. I'm gonna say outside. Maybe it's a nice sunny day that day whenever I'm eating ice cream. So today I eat ice cream slowly outside. Add all kinds of detail to that sentence. So Miss Acton started with the word slowly, and then she built her sentence around that because it wants me to have an adverb in there. So I'm going to make sure that adverb's in there, build my sentence around it to talk about how I eat ice cream. You're going to do the same thing with pizza. I'm going to save that. I eat ice cream slowly outside. So in your classwork today, you're going to do all these activities Miss Acton showed you. And good luck, have fun. If you have any questions, call your teachers, and they'll be more than happy to help you. Bye, guys.